We call it Sangam of healthcare professionals and health tech professionals. And at Healthcare Summit 2024, we made sure we were working that what can excite a practicing doctor, a medical doctor, or health administrators to take a break from their practice, that's an 8 hours of practice, and come and be part of this Healthcare Summit 2024. With a lot of brainstorming, with a lot of research, we went about handpicking 2 best workshop what we can give it for this healthcare fraternity. Okay, so in this Healthcare Summit 2024, we have 2 workshops for healthcare practitioners, healthcare administrators, and the first workshop is, the topic is Medical Practice in 2040, Preparing for the Future. This is more targeted towards the young doctors. When I say the young futuristic doctors, could be from 30 above, okay, so that they get to know where they would be standing in 2040 and what exactly is required. So in this workshop, you would be able to explore the new frontiers in medicine, discover the cutting edge advancement reshaping such as like your AI, genomics, regenerative medicine, robotics. Then how do you go about building your unique medical niche and the strategies to identify and establish your expertise in specialized area that sets you apart in the competitive landscape. Okay, so then more importantly, how do you go about becoming a global health entrepreneur? Okay, and what is required for you to create take you from a local to global influence? You can set it up. In this workshop, you would be able to learn the strategies which would help you to identify and establish your expertise in a specialized area, setting you apart in the competitive landscape. Okay, it also talks about how you can go about becoming a global health entrepreneur, and how do you harness the power of medical data, okay, and unlock the value of the patient and the practice data for the predictive analytics perspective, okay, which is more towards the improved outcome for patient. The second workshop what we have is how to establish and run successful healthcare facility. It will be delivered by Dr. Radhakrishna Rao Sagi, CEO of Connect Diagnostics, CEO Renovo Multi-Specialty Hospital, Hyderabad. In this particular workshop, you would be able to understand how do you go about selecting the right facility, the key factors what you should keep it in mind, like location, size, scalability. You will be able to understand what are the various hidden costs, legal, operational and infrastructure, and it would be having a live case study, real-time case study, which discuss about how do you go about selecting the right facility, okay, how do you go about selecting the greenfield project as well as acquiring a new business, the pros and cons of building a new facility, okay, the financial and operational consideration for each approach. Okay, you will be able to understand what are the steps required and how do you go about doing the due diligence before investment. Okay, and more importantly, how do you go about choosing the right partner? What do you need to look at for in your business partner? Okay, how does he align with your values and vision? We will be sharing you a lot of examples of successful partners, partnership in healthcare. And more important thing is we discuss about the financial fundamentals, the financial metrics which is required, revenue on the paper versus actual revenue, bridging the gap, which are the common mistakes which we do it while calculating the cost for procedures, the components for hospital cost, okay, the annual cost calculation for the sustainable practice. You will be able to understand cash flow and the profit margins. Okay, so and this session would be also discussing in detail about the various pricing strategies which is required to balance the affordability as well as the profitability. Then we go about discussing various case studies, and it's a very interesting session, and it would be ending with how do you go about planning certain unexpected thing happens, like losing your key staff, okay, and the other challenges like developing the robust package which is required for procedures. So, and it also would be discussing about how the role of soft skills plays in patient retention and the team collaboration. So thank you very much. I look forward you all for an interesting workshop which will be running parallelly to the main conference. Thank you very much.